This little area right here, that little flat area right there, that's the important part of this mixer valve system. In operation, it moves up and down. That's how you get your air in there. Just an observation that I have made. I have taken several mixers apart through the years and find these iron steel seats and valves. I question, and they were the same, if not more. And I do question, was these made during the war years? I don't think they was replacements. They're identical to a, and there's too many of them. If I only had one or two, I would assume somebody made them. Now, when you take one apart, observe, and really you need to have more than one to know the differences. This one right here don't show a lot of wear. So I'm going to assume that would be a good one to measure, to copy this one. I believe that dimension right there is pretty much factory. And like if I was trying to measure this one, there's no way I could get a measurement on this one here. It was wore too bad. And but I think this one would work. My advice is do not make these seats out of iron, because you can see all of these are rusted to the point where they wouldn't work. The seat face is rusted, and even the little flapper is rusted really bad on all of them. If you're making these, by all means make them out of brass, a good grade, something that don't corrode in the presence of gasoline. This is the example of the seats that I have found made out of iron in these engines. As you can see, they're extremely rusty beyond use. This was all metal. These and there is more than a few, so I assumed that they were factory installed. But you can see most of them are just rusted beyond use. And I mean, this is, well, it's not extreme. That's usually the way you find them. And at that point, there would be no sealing action with all of that rust there, so you could not expect this to run good. It would probably run, but very poorly. And that's usually the case. They're very hard to get out once they get rusted in there. But this is what you find. And even the iron ones will wear as much or more than the bronze or brass ones. And but I just wanted to show you this. The iron ones, it's a bad choice if you're making a replacement. Do not use iron. Now right here is an example of something that actually didn't need to be done. And what a prior owner of this engine has run a tap down inside this seat and threaded that. It's 1/2 13, and what they did is they threaded that and put a washer here with a bolt, and they pulled it out this way. It's just something that didn't need to be done. All it had to do was just knock it out, and it would have fell out. But you know, if you're working on these old Maytags, you'll find everything. You know, you'll find the mop string wrapped around that. If it's tuned up right, crank her by hand. That's just a shop tip here from the east coast of Arkansas. Hey, y'all have a good day now. And I'm gonna put some more of these Maytag stuff up there. And if anything ain't right whatsoever, if anything is not right, or if you have additional information, post it in the comments down there. And you know, we'll get back to it.